All right, so I have to be very careful here because I'm about to say some things that I think will piss off a lot of people. Most of you out there are doing what I would call the most dangerous manifestation techniques. You are visualizing the wish fulfill, you're living within the wish fulfill, you're doing all of these things, which isn't bad in and out of itself. But what you're doing is you are visualizing, you're trying to manifest what I would call outcomes. You're working to manifest the house, you're working to manifest the car, you're working to manifest the spouse or the fame or whatever it is. And when you work to manifest the outcome, that's when there's a lot of problems. And I want you to take the example of various celebrities. Think about Justin Bieber, for instance, or a lot of the celebrities that have been in the news. And they all worked in their life to manifest. They all visualize, their parents visualize, and really work to try to get them to where they are right now, get them in the fame. And the universe did provide, right? The universe helped them to get there. The universe answered what they wanted. But there was a cost. See, the universe is always there to provide, and it will provide with the most direct route. It will be as efficient as possible. And that means, in the case of Justin, for instance, that, yes, he had the fame, yes, he had all these different things, but it came at a cost, a huge cost. And I would argue that most of you out there would never want to go through the kind of things that this guy had to go through. It's not worth it. And so keep this in mind. The universe always provides in the most direct and efficient way possible. A much more powerful way of manifesting is manifesting the person that naturally has those different things in its life. The universe never gives you what you want, it gives you what you are. And when you work to manifest becoming the person that naturally has these things, then the universe has no choice but to provide these different things into your life. Not only the car, not only the spouse, not only the wife, but everything. Because you're now becoming the person that has that life. And it's a natural extension of you. You become a magnet to these things and they just get attracted into your life because it is who you are. And once again, the universe has no choice but to provide. So how can you do this? Well, I want you to think about what kind of qualities the person that has that ideal spouse, that ideal life, that ideal car, that ideal house, what kind of qualities does the ideal you have? And I want you to list them all down. And when I mean all down, I do mean all down. So that might be 15, 20, 25, 30 different qualities. That might be, you might have to be well spoken. You might have to be charismatic. You might have to be comfortable in social situation. You might have to be analytical. You might have to be a bunch of different things, right? And chances are that you are not all of these different qualities right now. Because if you were, you would have that life. Once again, the universe never gives you what you want, it gives you what you are. And if you are these qualities, then the universe would have no choice but to provide this life to you. So make a list and be brutally honest, because this does not work if you are not brutally honest. If you're telling yourself, well, I kind of have this quality, and no, you don't. You either have it or you don't. It's either solid or it's not. And the next thing we need to do is that we need to manifest being these different qualities. And this is what I specialize in. I specialize in helping you take these different qualities that you have in your mind and solidify them so that you can become the ideal you that has that ideal life. And in that way, it allows you to attract that ideal life, to become a magnet to that ideal life. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and contact me for either one-on-one coaching or group coaching or whatnot. So here's a process. You identify the different qualities that the ideal you would have. And then you work to embody each and every of these qualities on an everyday basis. If you want, one of the things you can do is just visualize how a person that would have these qualities act. How, for instance, let me give you one of the most important qualities I think everybody on earth could use, but most people don't have this quality, or most people don't think about having this quality, and that is composure. When you're composed, when you're calm in the face of adversity, in the face of challenges, it allows you to act in a much more controlled manner, which allows you to attract different things into your life in a much more consistent way, because you are not pulled in different emotional directions. And so imagine if just having the quality of composure in your life, just having the quality of composure in your life, what would it do for you if you knew beyond the shadow of a doubt that you were a composed person? That you could deal with whatever was coming your way because you had the calmness, the groundness to be able to deal with that. How much further could you go in life? Somebody turns you down for an acting role. You're composed, you're okay. You can actually argue with them and maybe win the argument and get that gig. Somebody turns you down, a romantic partner turns you down. You're composed and you can deal with it. You don't get the car that you want, or the payments don't come through, or you don't get the job that you want, or you don't get the bank loan or whatnot, but you're still composed and you're able to deal with it. And then you're able to use another quality, which is communication, for instance. And you're able to talk to the bank manager and get that loan in a calm manner, and that allows you to manifest and attract the things that you want in life. Could you imagine if you had all of these qualities? Life would be so much easier. And so when you work to manifest these different qualities, you can get whatever you want, and it's permanent. It's not getting that car, getting that house. It's becoming the new you that naturally attract these things. And that is a much safer, much stronger way to use your manifestation muscle and to go through life. So if you like this video, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, and bye for now.